It only needs to like gold is just the fastest ever. It would be if we skipped a thing. They're hostile. So if they're hostile, which happens sometimes, we just stand over here and wait a day, and then they're not hostile. I don't know why. I actually don't know what causes them to go hostile. But just sometimes they want to murder me. Okay, now they're over it. And we don't care if they're hostile, we're about to make them like even more hostile. So we turn on Strictly Business and equip the Mesmatron. Because we need to find Susan, who is normally up here. Or not up here. Here. There you are.
Whoa.
We still equip the quest just to make sure. Good.
Where?
Target acquired.
Bring
There's
it.
more where that came from.
That was almost bad. And then them being hostile means that guy doesn't talk to us. And he's not going to open this door for us anyway.
What's the matter, huh? Can't stand the sight of your own.
You. And we fast travel away. And I missed the split. The 10 penny tower split should happen basically when you what's it called? When you turn in the quest when you're walking towards the door. To like go inside. The last menu we were in is fast travel.
Welcome.
So we need to push F2 and then move to a pair.
Let's find the nearest Tranquility lounger and be seated.
F1, I think. The Tranquility lane's a long split because we split when we leave Miss Casey's garage, or not when we leave Miss Casey's garage, but when we have our speed cripple again, because our model changes, so we have different legs. We lose speed cripple. And the gold split is from a different time when we didn't split in this way. And I'm too lazy to delete inaccurate gold splits. So that's when the quest is complete. We're not ready yet. We're gonna do this clip now. It's actually easier to do slow. Go through here. That gives us an autosave. We're gonna exit the game. Have to exit the game. That, because when you lose speed cripple in the way that we do, or just ever, you leave a little value that prevents you from getting it again. You need to exit the game. Then earlier on in the run, we made a save. your time travel save. So that we can reapply speed cripple quickly. Good. Nope, don't save. That'd be bad. Auto save.
I won't let it end.
There we go. And doing it like that also means we get to take a little bit of Tranquility Lane with us. Unfortunately, it doesn't stay like this. Hey, Two Worlds. I am being hosted by Two Worlds coexisting. Thank you for the host. Thank you for the luck. The run is going well. Ah, we are quite a bit ahead. Just from not making dumb mistakes. And we haven't even gotten to the parts where we get to save a million times. Oh, this is it, coming up. We're going to the Dunwich, so we discover Girder Shade, for obvious reasons. We go to the Dunwich building for a Bobblehead and a nuclear quantum. And the Dunwich building has my absolute favorite strat in the entire run. I love it. But, words. We're gonna save all of the time when we get to Rivet City. All of it. Every time. You just watch. And there's no splits there, because, like, we have to change the order of stuff a lot. But just trust me, like, the next time we get to a split that actually has a time, we're gonna save all the time. Alright, open this door now, because doors have an opening animation. Quantum. Then, are you ready for this? Blam. Bobblehead. Love that strat so much. It is so cool. Run around here. Alright, now we save all the time. Time to go to Rivet City.
Welcome to Rivet City.
Alright. This is another sweet strat. Ready? Missed it. There we go. That jump is sweet. If you actually make it, I went a little too soon.
Is there a problem?
Thanks for the help. A little late. I think it's fine.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Alright, we need to find the good doctor. Alright, the good doctor is in bed. Don't look at me.
Don't even think of breaking into that.
So we talked to the good doctor.
You don't look hurt.
We receive clue number 3 for the replicated man. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Victoria Watts,
Been rather busy.
who is sitting down instead of coming to talk to me. But whatever. So, Bobblehead, Dad.
I told you it would work. We need to get back to Project.
Did you need something?
Then,
That's close
not you,
enough.
Zimmer.
You there.
Then, Android's dead.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Replicated man.
Yes.
Done. You see that gold split? 9 is strong back. Wake up, Abraham Washington.
Quite
Oh, you're
an
right.
impressive. What?
We have that's stealing independence. Now we have a little bit more business to conduct. We need to wait until 9 a.m. And we also need to equip some things. We need the shock sword, alien blaster, epoxy.
Are you okay?
That's our good friend Head Strayer.
I'm getting out of here. Look what we have here. There.
Thank you, Drek. Really appreciate it. This is Flak.
Murdering scum.
Now we just kind of make a run for it. I think like at the end of this bridge should be good. Go. Boop. Should be good. Then go to the Temple of the Union. Jordy's died. That's another important thing that needs to happen. That means that everyone in Big Town is dead, including Red, which is the one we care about.
We are just about to wipe.
Now we have a tactical assault on the Temple of Union. Which isn't as exciting a meme as before because I actually need to go upstairs and do things. But I have 3 important targets to kill. Dog, this dude, and this Brahmin. All equally important targets. Gonna run upstairs. Grab these 2 dorks. And back downstairs. Then we load. Because if they kill Leroy Walker, that's really bad. So we're gonna... Okay, good. See, we normally don't help out with that floor because they get it under control. Oh my god, they're killing Leroy. This is bad. Alright, backup strats. Where is Leroy? Where's Leroy? There's Leroy. I need to like take the bullets for him or something.
More where that came from.
Yes? Yeah, I killed them all.
Okay. So that time, by the way, that went really, really bad because we had to do that 3 times. You know, 3 is a lot of times to do that. We should only have to do it once. But that being said, even with that big time loss, that's how much time we saved by Victoria Watts actually being there in Rivet City. We still have more time to save throughout the run, so don't think it's over now. So I really like how this quest works out. So there's these 2 doing their thing. And Bethesda's like, no one's gonna run past them. Everyone is gonna stop and watch them do their thing. So when we come in here to talk to these guys, they just assume that the fight's over. Because who would go inside while they're still fighting, right? Who would do that? Victoria Watts gives you an android part, which means that you can just lie to Zimmer, tell him that the robot's dead. Lie to Zimmer, tell him the robot's dead, and complete the quest quickly instead of actually going to Pinkerton.
With all of that
And
fighting,
then, since we got the quest early, they're still out there doing their thing, and they didn't go back to their lairs at all. So we can complete that quest really quick, and it's hilarious. Yeah, Victoria Watts being there means we don't need to talk to Pinkerton, and that takes forever. Talking to Pinkerton takes forever, because he's in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Now we're going to Vault 108. And, Vault 108 is a fan favorite. Who can tell me what of interest is inside Vault 108? I mean, there's a Nuka-Cola Quantum, which we'll near the entrance, which we'll grab. Hey, Sludge. Welcome to the stream. There's this Quantum here. Grab that. But what's really inside Vault 108? Why? What of interest is here?
Gary.
Gary!
That's right. It's the Charisma Bobblehead. No one gives a fuck about Gary. A lot of Gary.
Gary!
Another Gary's opened this door for me. Alright, now it's time to leave. We've had enough Gary. The Science Bobblehead is 106, which is the spooky, scary ghost vault. We did that one earlier. Gary! That's the best Gary line. Gary! This is just disbelief. I didn't say it was too much Gary. I said we had enough Gary. We had a satisfying amount of Gary there. There was a lot of Gary there. There's like 5 blocking the doorway. I was really worried they wouldn't let me through the door. Go this way. No. It's Jigglypuff from above. The Yoggbot. So we have a couple more activities. One more. We need the small guns bobblehead, which is here.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
This is now a combat zone.
So this is actually the hardest clip in the entire run, getting through this door. I make it look easy sometimes, but actually a nightmare. There we go. So Vegas all quests, I have done less than 0, like more than 0 routing for. But basically all the routing I've done is look at the Wikipedia, the like Fallout wiki page about what quests are in the game. Okay, go to the Jefferson. See that there are no scientists here, which is good. If there were scientists, we would then kill the super mutant that we missed, but we didn't miss a super mutant. And now we're going to do Point Lookout, which also has a lot going on. So, New Vegas. I don't like it as much as Fallout 3. The loads are longer and icky. Hey Mikey, welcome to the stream. And I've like looked into all quests for it. I haven't looked into much. So like, before the inevitable heat death of the universe, I will probably do Vegas all quests, but I don't really want it right now.
Friend.
So all those atomizers we collected, we give to him. And the captain's sidearm, we could probably hold on to, because there's no way we need this much money. Oh. Way too many riverboat tickets. One day, I'll have enough to buy all 6 riverboat tickets, and that'll be hype. Save like the second. I don't think I have all the achievements. No, I actually know for a fact I don't have all the achievements in New Vegas. I might one day do a stream where I just grab the last few I'm missing. Do I look tired? I might be. I'm not really. I woke up at 3 AM, so I've only been up for 4 hours. What key you press to pitch? CLTCH. Why am I still up? Because I... Okay, there you go, Sneak. Figured it out. That's Sneaky Canuck. He's a cool guy. Should follow him. I think he plays video games, although I'm not sure. I know he plays video games. I don't know if he streams video games. He likes The Witcher 3 and La Milana. So if you like those games, give him your internet points. Glitch. Oh. Depends on which one. Most of them are quick saving and quick loading. Like when we're going through walls and stuff. We are quick saving and quick loading. So I need to fast travel from here like 3 times, so these dogs need to go. My FAQ, which is in my description, explains most of the glitches used in the run. So there's a quest in Point Lookout, which is really cool, called the Velvet Curtain, where you go on a century-old spy mission. And it requires a bit of running around.
Go to the bank and use the password Xin Chan Wang. The software is configured to recognize only our voices.
There's a lot to do here. Impacts for safety. Can't imagine actually needing them. But I'm worried about it. Alright, and now we collect a garden gnome. Oh, we got a turpentine instead. We just need those 3 fission batteries, but I almost always grab the garden gnome by mistake. Got a turpentine instead. It's aiming a little lower. So no garden gnome this run. There's 3 of these little ladders that have soil surveys in them as well. That's fission battery number 7, by the way. We need 7 fission batteries in this run, 6 for Point Lookout and 1 for Riley's Rangers. We got 2 in Vault 92, 3 at Haley's Hardware, 1 just now, and 1 at the police station. DLC is great. A lot of people didn't like this DLC because the enemies are like bullet spongy and stuff, I'm lost in the swamp. I'm lost. Okay. This is a problem. Where is the shack? Where is Margaret's shack? Here it is. Got a little off course. There we go. Broken Steel's the worst. Everyone agrees Broken Steel's the worst. So, but everyone who had problems with DLC, if were just because they were at way too high of a level, because this game is not good at a high level. Game's way better at low levels. The best DLC is the Pit, not close, of the Fallout 3 ones. Vegas, the best DLC is Honest Hearts. It's like Honest Hearts, Pit, Dead Money, or then like, then what's it called? The one with the robots, Big Mountain, Old Road Blues.
Agent Zhang, as you know, an important Chinese surveillance vessel was lost in American waters. Your mission is to destroy derelict submarine SSN-37-1A before the Americans can recover and analyze it. The recovery location is included in this dossier, and your cover ensures that the Americans will allow you access to their recovery operation.
Data's awful.
However, you will need an authorization code to trigger the self-destruct sequence. One of our field operatives in your area, Agent Yang, has these codes hidden in a dental capsule, but her current whereabouts are unknown. Locate and rendezvous with Agent Yang, then destroy the submarine. Report to your safe house for extraction information when the mission is complete.
I like Dead Money.
The will of the people protect you, Agent Jack.
It was way more puzzly than the rest of the Fallouts, and I really like that about it. Instead of just run around, shoot things, and push buttons, it's like there are puzzles to solve in all the little rooms. It was neat. So, if you have played this DLC, you know that you're supposed to go to the mansion and fight a bunch of tribals to, like, make friends with Desmond and stuff in video game. But we can go to the lighthouse a little early. Do some sweet jumps. And hit a trigger here that spawns Desmond in the lighthouse. And then we can use some tomfoolery to talk to him through the wall.
Here comes.
And then he just assumes that we've already killed all the nerds in the mansion and we're best buddies now. Repair. And animal friend. Oh god. That's not what I wanted. We're not splitting it. Good. Now we'll split. Getting back onto the roof is a little tricky. I liked Old World Blues, but I felt like they were like, it was like lol XD so random, instead of like actually funny. If you know what I mean, like they were just trying too hard to be goofy. Yeah, exactly, sweet buns. This DLC is a pain in the ass unless you're low level, and then it's fun. You should come in at a low level with no equipment and just use the equipment you find here, because all the guns and stuff here are pretty sweet. I really like the stuff here. Oh, I also hated Lonesome Road. That DLC was awful. The gameplay was no fun. The setting was terrible. And, like, God who, like, and you're the other courier, like, God, but who's, like, really butt mad for no reason, is not a good character. That's what it is. Who's, like, a God figure, where he's, like, this, like, super, like, powerful guy who's, like, talking to you in your mind or whatever the entire time. And then you have, like, an over-elaborate boss fight with him. Did I remove the 2? If I did. Have an over-elaborate boss fight with him at the end. But he's just really butt-mad about something stupid. Like, his motivations are really dumb, and he's a really dumb kind of butt-mad. Like, I'm calling it butt-mad, right? People understand that being butt-mad is a silly thing. Like, that's important for this communication to work. You need to know that being butt-mad is silly. When you're mad in your butt. And butts are silly. So there's going to be a lot of times where I'm going to say this is the hardest part of the run. This is one of the parts that is the hardest part of the run. Ended up a little off track. This is Walking with Spirits. It's the drug trip where you run around in a swamp, you talk to a flower, you get really high, and then you run back, and oh, there's a bunch of bobbleheads and ghosts and babies and a really trippy, the drug trip. We're gonna skip all that in a way that is way too difficult to be reasonable. So we're gonna do 3 clips, or 3 big clips. This one is more of a rock climb than a clip. Alright, so there's an invisible wall here. We need to get past it twice. The first time's easy-ish. And I'm not going to read chat during this. So you have like some burning questions, feel free to, or things you really want to say, feel free to say them, but I'm not going to get to them until after we're done with this awful. There we go. That's the first one, now we get high. Don't know till yesterday that a Blazing Speed was basically Fear and Loathing. Well, I don't know anything about Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Okay, now is when it gets truly awful. We're gonna make a hard save because this can go all the way bad. We need to, like, crawl up this rock on our belly. Then we need to overcome this invisible wall again. Okay, so we're in the rocks, which we're gonna have a look around, see where we are. There's some in the rock positions where we're actually fine and we can get out. Might be one of them. There we go. Alright, that works. And now we skip the drug trip. In a reasonable amount of time. We have and our sweet haircut has been replaced with a massive scar. However, I can't show that to you because going to third person is slow. You lose your speed cripple speed when third person. Get completely smashed on every drug ever. Skooma is a drug. By the way, skooma jumping is possible in Fallout 3, but you can't go fast enough to do it naturally.
Good.
Aren't supposed to get a perk after the drug trip? Yes. You get it at the place. You get it here.
Truly the mother pump.
Oop.
Looks like another newbie.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mind at ease.
This is the world record, Greek. You are watching a world record happen. And we're comparing to the world record. Welcome to the stream, Greek. Swag, did I welcome you to the stream? Did I welcome you to the stream, Sweglin? Welcome to the stream, Sweglin. Cover the coastal grotto for later. I'm really bad about looking at names in chat. I'll look at the color of the name and the size of the name to get an idea of if different people are talking. Otherwise I won't actually read the names. The only time I'll make an effort to read it is if I'm going to call that person out by name, which is usually greeting them for the first time. But if they ask a question that I want to answer...
No longer shall its mystical power...
So the game crashes here a lot. Done it like 4 times.
...be diminished.
Good. Didn't crash. World record. Hello. So, because we never went into the mansion, and we instead spawned Desmond at the lighthouse, he's been trying to leave the lighthouse this whole time. So we can pop in here, talk to Desmond at the lighthouse, which is way faster. We don't need to go all the way into the mansion. And also we want to be here anyway, because we have a submarine to explode. So we actually never go inside the mansion. We're going to visit the mansion, spoilers, in a bit. But we're not going inside. That was mission parameters. We're gonna get up onto this rock here. Speed rock. Kill this nerd. Then as soon as it'll let us set Pit Boy, we can fast travel.
It is I.
We have to take a kind of awkward path through here because the dialogue triggers are in weird places. Have to like touch the back wall and then move over.
I assure you that the gratitude of...
There it is. Because the last line of dialogue lets the thing work.
Excellent! Most excellent! I knew that you would make the right choice.
Get our extraction details.
And now it
Now
is
we go to the
time for
mansion.
Desmond to meet his end. He's made a fatal mistake.
Code wrong. Da. 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 Nah. Nah. Okay. Fighting with the brain the fastest way? Fighting with the brain there is faster. We're gonna double cross him at the end in the name of speed. This some intended platforming here. Impact. Gonna get it. So we just need to move forward a little bit. And then to the White House. Oh, a little bit further. There's like some snipers behind us. It's weird. Quest. That's the fast way to resolve that part of the quest. That's the quest done. We go to the ritual site now. And we get more repair. Not more repair. Not that much. We need 75 repair. And then we can start putting points into energy weapons. And that's just so that... Could take here and now. Here and now would be kind of slow. It's basically the same thing as tag.
I need...
We were a little too slow, so she caught us at the door, which is a shame. Putting points in energy weapons makes shots actually hit more often, which is pretty handy. And finesse makes us more likely to critical hit, which basically only matters for fighting Deathclaws at the end of the game. So swimming is slower than walking by a lot if you're speed crippled, so we take a kind of weird path to the boat. We want to like get up on shore here. My quest marker is broken. So we don't quite have 1,000 caps to do Pilk Safari, which his name is like Pillock or something. So we just turn this in.
The book.
And he gives us 1,000 caps. Then we can pay for the safari. Oh. Thanks, your Widowmaker. Some kind words. Enjoy your work. So now,
Warmest regards.
we need to, now we just need to beat up ghouls for a little while. This is basically why we pick up the shock sword, just for this quest. We use it in other places because we have it, but we absolutely don't have enough alien blaster to do this. So all we really need to do is not step on bear traps and not fall off a bridge. Bear traps do massive damage to your legs, and it's pretty much guaranteed to cripple them.
Look what we have here. Keep firing!
Double kill. Are our friends dead? All our friends are dead? Last one's down here. Should be good. Did we done it? Or more? Wasn't all. Dang it. Okay. Thanks.
Tremendous!
Turn in the quest. And then we murder him so he can take his money to buy children. Put at the door. Firework here. Fast travel to Margaret's shack. Bam.
You ain't have the look.
Stuff. All bite. Ready. Stuff. Things. Take things. Stuff. Gotta go. Then we sleep in our bed for a day. Unfortunately, we're not here for a full 24-hour cycle. Otherwise, we'd just turn this in sooner and then, like, do things.
Sweet.
Too many nerds around. So if there's like 1 or 2 nerds, we could just kill them. Otherwise, it's faster just to run away so we can fast travel. Full whiskey.
Hey, just
Words. We're out of here. And it's time to continue the main quest line with the most exciting quest in the game. My absolute least favorite part of the entire game. Also, because of the way that we left Rivet City, there's going to be scientists cowering in fear everywhere. Kind of hilarious. So we're just going to run around here and do a bunch of repairs.
Hey
and then we...
I hear...
Why are you talking to me? And then we have to do an escort quest. And it's awful. Quest is kind of fast. Good to take a shortcut here.
Great work on the pumps.
Saves a little bit of time. I guess I was spamming E at a time when I shouldn't have been spamming the E. Alright, we're not going back to Dad. We do not talk to Dad ever again. Staircase, you're being rude? Are we through?
If the fuse is in place, you should be able to access the
I'll sometimes do a dumb, and I'll go back to Dad. I guess we do technically top some here. When you don't need to do that, you just go do more repairs. Drains and intake pipes.
Morning.
Hey there.
Notice to that one voice actress, where they're like, okay, now just, alright, you're gonna be a background character, just occasionally you'll pass by someone, they'll say a thing, so we'll go run through a few greetings. Alright, say hello. Hello. Alright, say good to see you. Good to see you. Say hey there. Hey there. It's probably possible to clip out here.
Everyone, listen.
And then
We have some. Please.
go back in the entrance, and that might or might not break things. And I should look into that at some point. Oh, do you want it to be fast? So this guy is gonna follow us through the door, and we need to kill all of the Enclave soldiers in this room. Otherwise, Dr. Lee will freak out. So there's 4 we need to kill. If we had our blaster out and we just shot immediately, and we hit the guy. So the reason I don't like guns is because if you're on a low gun skill, the game will just kind of decide. Ron Perlman is the narrator.
By the... I suggest you comply immediately, sir, in order...
There he is. So talking to Colonel Autumn skips all of his dialogue and he'll just move to the next script, so you can do it twice. That saves a lot of time.
My patience...
Nearly finished.
Yeah, just wait for them to finish exploding. Actually, no, it's one line to skip.
Run.
Now they're just gonna like animate and stuff. You can like take Colonel Autumn's stuff and you can talk to Dad when he's like on the ground dying. Fun times.
James. We have to make it to the top.
Yes?
Don't wander off. We're going to need you. We need to...
So Garza has a heart condition. And at some point he's gonna have like a heart attack or something. Dr. Lee's like, we have to stop. Garza has a heart condition. And I'm falling in love with him. I need stim packs. And I'm like, I don't, and you could like do like, just give her stim packs, or you could like do a science check to like just give him a bunch of buff out. Or like, I think you need to give him like 69 stim packs or something. We don't have that money. There's like a speech check. you can do as well, but the point is, talking is slow. There's no reason to kill this scientist. Dr. Lee, do science. Dr. Lee, do science. Dr. Lee, you're not doing science. There we go. Anyways, so there's no reason to kill those other two scientists. But I don't want to let them give me a reason. We'll just do it anyway, because we got nothing better to do. While we're waiting for Dr. Lee to do science. Okay, if we just kill Garza, we don't need to fix him. Wait an hour, move Dr. Lee up there. Skip dialogue. Nice.
You honor us with your presence.
So we stay next to Dr. Lee. And then, as soon as the Overseer starts talking, he's not actually the Overseer, but whatever, I'm gonna call him the Overseer. Oh, we talk to Dr. Lee and that interrupts his dialogue as well. That's my strat. I came up with that strat.
Oh.
Look up Vault 87. Talk to Rothschild, who we're just gonna have to find. But he's normally over here by the computers. Not. So we'll check over here. There he is.
Did you have any success? This map shows.
So my there was an ant on my hand. So my quest, I actually rely on my little quest marker a lot to find NPCs, but we can make do. What have we been doing now? Trouble on Homefront. It's why we have splits. So I have my radio volume turned all the way down for this quest. Because we're going to turn on the radio, because you need to in order to get through the door. Although I'm told that you can clip through here, but I don't know how. I might science that out later. And we're not turning the radio off, ever, because that's slow. So that we don't have to listen to the broadcast loop over and over and over again. We just turn the volume off. So after it loops once, we get the password and then we're in. Clip, clip, turn, clip. Sword, swing.
Stop
Damn
right
it.
there.
All right, I was a little slow on sword. We're trying to avoid that conversation by swinging the sword around.
That's it, old man.
We just kind of pop ourselves onto the ceiling. Makes walking to here a little faster. Oops. So now, looking for Stanley. Wait an hour, he'll usually show up. Hey, Stanley. Stanley has the password to this. Ants crawling on me. We need to damage the Overseer. Because if we do that, he won't talk to us. Just swinging the sword isn't enough. Because I don't know, he just really wants to talk to us in it. And when someone's trying to talk to you, you can't go through doors. That out of bounds gets talked to Amana. That's Galaxy news. More NG weapons, and we get the Life Giver perk. So if we just bop him once, he'll let us go through the door. Animal Friends. Animal Friend is the best perk. I wish we could get it at level 1. This is another reason to have 100 lockpick. So that very easy locks are at 100%. Okay, so we're doing Galaxy News Radio now. We put it off until after Waters of Life because we're friends with the Brotherhood of Steel. If you're already friends with the Brotherhood of Steel, then they won't be here. They're all in the Citadel. And because they're not here, and they don't have all their little, like, events and stuff, the Super Mutant Behemoth, instead of spawning on some trigger related to Paladin Redding, it just spawns as soon as you show up. And that makes this way, way faster. You don't have to wait for the Brotherhood nerds. There's another skip you can do in this quest, where you can skip Three Dogs' really long dialogue.
Looks like it's all clear.
And the door only cares about the behemoth. To do that, this dialogue here is skipped if you have already put the dish on the Washington Monument. However, if you put the dish on the Washington Monument to skip this dialogue, and also skip the Brotherhood of Steel, the quest soft blocks. You can't complete it. And skipping the Brotherhood is way faster than skipping that dialogue. Plus you have to do a pretty hard clip to get the dialogue skipped. Hold still, please. There you go. So we like end this firefight so we can fast travel. All clear. Then we go install the thing. But yeah, you can clip past this door. It's just kind of tricky. And I guess it'd be technically faster than opening the door with the console, but god, it's hard. We're gonna do a variant of that clip in the GECK chamber. This thing stays perfectly still while the rest of the map wobbles around. Kinda trippy. And then our health is fine, so we're not gonna sleep. There's a bed here. And no enemies, so it's a good time to heal if you're hurt. Free dog. Please.
Hey, all right.
The good conversation. Alright, now Paradise Falls. What? What enemies are nearby? What enemy is nearby? Hello? Susan sought words. Please talk to me.
Susan thought she could
I was
just...
reloading. Why was 3 Dog fleeing? Because I was in combat when I entered the area, because that mutant was there.
We can make it.
Watch your step, Square.
People of the capital wasteland, you can hear me. You can't stop that signal, baby. That's right. From Megaton to Girder Shade, Paradise Falls to the Republic of Dave, we're coming to you.
Heard the door.
You want some?
You must be our perspective.
Purchase children. We don't need to do that speech check, but it's on top, so why not?
What the hell, lady?
100%.
Pardon me.
Well, I guess that's...
So, that's that. It's just the most convenient time to get that done. I thought that you needed to talk to the mayor in order to get picking up the trail done, but you don't. You just need to go to the vault. I messed up the strat. Because boxes are cool. What you should do, put a towel or something soft inside the box. My cat's favorite place to sleep is right there, on the little like dresser behind me. Not sure why, I think it's just cool because it's big and wood and flat. Like a window pointing at it, kind of high up. He likes it. He also hangs out on my bed, but usually only when I am in it.
Now try and hide from this.
If I like snap or something, cat might like poke her head up. I don't know. Energy weapons. Get Life Giver. Note our fast metabolism, rather. Note our stim packs taken statistic is 0. For optimal stim pack usage, we take 0 stim packs before we get fast metabolism. And also because we never really need them. Things don't damage us very much. Run very easy and we're very fast. We spend a lot of time on ceilings as well. Oh. Alright, so this is a really, really scary part of the run where we should save a lot of time. But it's also incredibly scary. Like, holy shit. I'm shaking in my boots right now. Make that hard save because getting into here is hard. Try to do a thing. Did the thing. Okay, now. What we're gonna do is a strat. We're gonna kind of line it up like this. Got there. Good shit, good shit.
Hold you! Your bones around mine!
Woo.
Objective is secured, sir.
Good work, soldier. Make sure the GECK is secured aboard my vertibird.
Yes, sir. I'll have the techs come down and remove it immediately, sir.
You're certain she's unharmed?
Yes, sir. She'll pass out shortly, but we can revive her.
Excellent. Prepare her for transport immediately.
Right away, sir.
So...
Yeah, polite conversation. I like that. I really like the final boss joke and the polite conversation jokes that Bubbles made during his Fallout 3 speedrun at SGDQ. Were both very good jokes. Okay, so we're gonna line this up. We're gonna spam E, get our stuff, and then quit. Really hope we have our stuff. If we don't, this gets super awkward. We have to... And we have to do the GECK again. We have our stuff. We pushed A. We're also going to be naked for the remainder of the run, which is always hype. Oh, we got a pencil. Dang it. Not the run yet. One day, I'm going to pick this lock.
Threat analysis. Green. Security operation successful.
One day. That clip is way faster speed crippled. Or not faster, easier. That door got really close to closing on me. The door closes on you. Dwayne has enough time to get his missile launcher out. So you have to QS go past him so you don't get bopped. Also almost got ran over by a vertibird. I don't actually know if those are textured. It's a giant red squirrel. But at some point I need to equip some things, so I'll just do it now. Good, we have our stuff. Okay. Shish kebab, shock sword, alien blaster, stim packs. And then I didn't see how many nuclear quantums we have, but it should be 26. How come I wasn't at SGDQ? It's just too far away. I couldn't make the trip. I'll be at HDQ, because I live 40 minutes away. But Minneapolis is pretty far away. Yeah, I'm submitting all 5 categories of Fallout 3. I'm submitting Fallout 4 any %, and the game won't be out when submissions happen, but I'm still submitting it anyway. They can just go on good faith that the game will be broken in a good speedrun. I don't mind if it gets rejected. I'm going to submit the Grand Stream Saga any %. Expect it to be rejected, but I'll submit it anyway. And, I might submit some other things, but it's just those 7 I'm sure on. Should we use gun or sword? I think gun or sword. These raiders are normally female. Gun or sword? I'm thinking sword. Sword's looking a little worn though. Should we repair the sword? What sorting do we still need? Let's use gun. No, sword. Sword. Meh, gun. Gun. Damn it. Damn it. Got him. There's more.
Thank you for your help with those.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do you expect Fallout 4 to be good? Yes. Not sure if it'll be a good speedrun. It'll be a speedrun. But it'll be a good game. It'll be a great game. Be one of the best games of all time. Maybe. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, we're gonna do the MLG Pro strats here. So there's like a little canyon that we need to get up, and climbing up the other side of the canyon is pretty hard. So we are going to instead come this way and we're going to jump the canyon. Wait, quick save and quick load to make it more cinematic. Yeah, strats.
Outside. I'm so glad you're here. You have no idea. When you are ready, drink from the basin.
I have seen a Halo
We will
speedrun.
now recite the
1, 2, 3, 6,
Amen.
7.
Soon.
It's 7, pause, 8. I would recommend turning down your volume. Alright, our health is a bit low, but luckily the pit heals us. The pit is the best DLC in Fallout 3.
Hang on, someone's coming. Let me do the talk.
It's a pretty neat speed route as well. I used a shish kebab that I got from Vance way back in Blood Ties. Alright, so this is the next hardest part of the speedrun. We gotta tightrope across this fence. If we go too far to the right, we go into that little area full of landmines and bear traps. So go too far to the left, we just fall off the bridge and die of radiation. It's like 200 rads a second. And the bridge itself is a no-go because that's covered in cars. That makes getting over the landmines way harder. No! We got there. We have a lot of nice things, so we squeeze through here so they can't take our nice things. Nice. So to save some walking and a little bit of dialogue with Medea, we go to the Steelyard now. The door is locked, but not a big deal. That clip's actually really hard. We got it quickly. Just kind of squeeze our way through that door. Grab the 10 ingots. They're particularly fast. Grab 9. And if we're lucky, we can fast travel. If we're not lucky. Oh, you're right here. Okay, now we should be able to fast travel. Medea should be here to greet us. There she is.
Werner sent you, didn't he?
What is it?
Wait an hour for her.
All right, we can talk now.
We wait to get the perk. And talk to her again. And then just turn in the quest immediately. That's fast. 2,
and
3,
most and
4, 5. Dang it. Gonna get a cute girl raider.
Madam, you carried. The rest of you are dismissed.
Loading was really hard there. Alright, now we do some hype arena combat. So we swing our sword around so that that lady doesn't talk to us. This is Phaedra.
And what are you doing down?
The Phaedra is supposed to be in metal armor, but sometimes she isn't. And she wears random raider armor. We got the bombshell armor. Phaedra is the DLC's best girl. The arena combat's super hard.
Wow. You again?
What a fantastic fight!
Look at all of the work they'd put onto her model. She's supposed to wear metal armor. She's not actually supposed to ever have that much skin exposed. They still did a ton of detail work on her.
Not bad, Grinder, not bad.
This newcomer is showing
You again?
my friend.
Gate open. Please. Please.
And Gruber falls! Gruber falls! The champion is toppled!
Well, now.
A new slave rises from the gutter to join us! Welcome her! She's earned it!
We get adamantium skeleton here. Protect our limbs a little bit, and that's the last useful perk. Alright, see you, Cinnamon. Thanks for stopping by.
If it ain't the smartest asshole in the pit.
We have an intelligence of 6. We wait an hour when we get in here, so that Crenshaw arrives before us. If we get here first, the game will soft lock, or the DLC will soft lock. This conversation won't happen. A very important line of dialogue is about to get said, so listen up.
Nice work in the hole.
Oh, Asher.
So, the sequence break that we want to do here doesn't work because
You're so damn smart.
we are speed crippled. We're too fast, but Werner wants to welcome us to the pit, so he wants to follow us around so that he can properly, welcome us. And if we weren't speed crippled, he could keep up with us and be following us the whole time. So then at that point we'd just wait an hour and he'd just come talk to us. So we asked Medea nicely to tell us where Werner is. Spoilers, he's in the junkyard, the steel yard. But we're too fast, Werner can't keep up, so he resets to his correct position, which is a shame, because otherwise this whole quest where you kill Medea and Werner would be skipped. This lady needs to go, because we need to fast travel, and then we ask Werner politely to give up on his baby stealing plans. There's a Trog around stopping us from fast traveling.
knew I...
We split when we leave the DLC. The difference being basically just not being able to fast travel. Alright, so we have there's 3 more bobbleheads that we need to collect. And then we can beat the game. And there's a little bit of post-game content we've been putting off. Or a little bit of content we've been putting off until post-game. But we're pretty nearly in there. Grab this quantum.
Commencing attack on hostile.
Big guns, bobblehead.
Continued resistance is...
Yeah. Now we need to find Deathclaw Sanctuary, which is actually absurdly difficult to find. Like, past this billboard, and then like here, so it's like that one is the quest marker we're looking at. If we did it fast, we just kind of like fall in a hole and then we're there. Like enclave soldiers around. Like around the bend here. And these radio beacons, a random event. Be coming up on the left here. Yep, here it is. We have found Deathclaw Sanctuary. So there's a friend claw in here that might give us hugs. Yes, he's giving us hugs. Let's see if we can get this quickly enough. We did. Nice. Dude, and the friend claw helps us go fast by giving us speed hugs. Get sweet boosts. There's another friend claw over there.
Target locked.
Friend claws are your friends, and their hugs make you go fast. Last bobbleheads in a little manhole over here. There's raiders on our left. Good. Now we're ready to beat the game, which is quite an ordeal, all things considered. Because, we have an escort mission to do.
All I'm saying. I don't like.
You don't have...
So, you're back. So?
Before we get started.
We don't want power armor because it's really heavy and we'll get over encumbered.
Roth.
That's interesting, Ordom. So is that going to lead to fasts? We can beat the game quickly. Or not fast, but solutions to the puzzle. Are we going to be able to do away evasion mode? If we like go onto Steam and have it like repair our game files or whatever, will that get rid of it? Alright, so Sarah and Liberty Prime are best buddies. Sarah needs to come hug Liberty Prime to get him to start moving. And then she'll be staying with him the entire time. And that sucks, because we need Sarah Lyons to be with us to make the purifier work. So that to trigger the DLC. Over the Prime. Here we're just waiting to get Liberty Prime to move on a bit faster. We need to wait for him to finish animating and then he'll just kind of scoot. Got a lot of communists to shoot. Walk Prime. Hey, Sarah. Alright, so that's the limit. We're not going to move them any further for a little while. Because there's a barrier there that he will not break or move past if you move him around again until he's past it.
Communist detected on American soil. Lethal force engaged.
Ordam, can you do me a favor? Can you put all this stuff into a paste bin? I'd like to be able to send it around to the other scientists. You're doing good work, though. Liberty Prime. Alright, that is the absolute last time we move him. He does not get moved again. So now the rest of it's just an auto-scroller. So we kill some communists. We got nothing better to do. If we kill enough communists, we might get level 18 at the end of the run, which would actually be slow. But that hasn't happened before. You only really get 18 if you just kill a lot of Deathclaws in only. Gotta be careful around the cars though. Cars are scary. There we go. Remove them to the end. Good animations. We done it! That was a pretty good one, I think. I didn't actually check if Sarah's with us, so that's good.
Fire in maneuver. Watch your safety. Well, that takes.
Hello.
Dr. Lee?
I've been monitoring. The facility has been.
Want to be on this side of the gate and in range of Sarah. Don't post the link in chat. Just send it to me in a Twitch PM. I won't be able to grab it out of chat. Woo! And I get to take a break. Turn down your volume. The credits are loud.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place. But it was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. Stepping into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity, the child followed the example of the father, sacrificing life itself for the greater good of mankind. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the lone wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
After all this, to be left in a state like that? Careful now.
Presence detected.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Oh wait, I was doing it right.
Well, it's good. I'll give you a... As you... We... Pal... The... If there's anything else you'd...
Hi.
Gotta hand it to you, kid.
If we hated fun, we could put the bobbleheads on stand there and just walk away. So we don't hate fun.
Children of the light, hear my words. If you're here looking for water...
The regulators, the hype. Last 2 runs we got regulators there, and they talk to us, as regulators do. $40 shots left. 20. We can even repair the sword a little bit. We can afford 1 repair of the sword. I think I have 2. I have either 2 or 3 epoxy left.
I'm out of here.
4 was in the way, couldn't get horse skip.
Hi, I'm Split Jack. I'm recording this because I figure half you idiots can't read for shit. But you best don't lay this tape around just anywhere. If you're listening to this, it's because one of my boys thinks he can trust you. If he's wrong, you're dead. If he's right, then you're gonna be rich. Got us a plan, see? We hit the water mules with the Brotherhood busy fighting the Enclave.
Well,
soon they'll want to give up the whole delivery thing. Then We offer our protection services. Wasteland dangerous and all. We charge them steep. We sell the water to whoever we
Instant
want.
pack, it's over.
If you want in, ride out with the next ambulance.
There isn't someone else.
Test the water when it's done.
Stop the cult, officer, put the
Then get up
face.
to Grandma Sparkles. Grandma loves visitors and keeps her mouth shut. That she cooks.
Drop some stuff because we're over encumbered.
That's where we meet. Wilhelm's Wharf. It's on the river. Don't get lost. Oh, and memorize the passphrase. It's Mirelurk Stew. If you forget it, don't bother coming around. You'll get shot. No kidding.
We haven't done Riley's Rangers yet. Because we want to, and we haven't turned in Gotta Shoot Him in the Head because we only want to go to the Museum of History once. And we haven't turned in the Nuka-Cola challenge because there's still some fast quantums that we need to get. So the nerds will follow us. So we do need to kill all the nerds we see.
Where?
Which, this one is the only one we actually need to kill.
What was that?
Because bottling off.
Yeah? You want some of this?
Bottling operation and oh my god. Lasers, please.
What was where?
22 shot. Notes.
This is Griffin recording. All you clowns listen up. I'm leaving you in charge of the bottling operation while I'm away doing my thing at Underworld. Here are my instructions. First off, shoot anyone who isn't me or one of you.
Epidermal.
Don't want anyone
Well, hello
else
there,
around
Smooth.
inside. When Bigsley's men arrive from Project Purity, pay
Welcome
them
back.
promptly, but don't let them in. Take the Aqua Pura, dump it into tubs and sinks to
Welcome
later,
back.
then fill the empty bottles with the treated irradiated water. When you get enough bottles to make it worthwhile, make a trip over to Underworld. I'll take the new bottles, give
We
you
go
a
up the
cut.
stairs.
Oh, and
We
leave
want the nerd to follow us up the stairs
Don't want your greasy
so that we can
heads
dodge
touching
him on the way down.
I mean it.
He's asleep
Yeah,
all my
you.
time.
I want to talk. What the hell did you wake me up?
Does it hurt? Words, words, words. Tenpenny, key. Goodbye.
Yes.
Jump. Good.
Long time no see.
Nerd dodged.
I'm getting a taste for my family.
Alright, Riley's Rangers is the final hardest part of the speedrun. It's a long, painful quest where we have to wander through lots of metros. I'm in before. Lots of metros. Lots of buildings that are heavily copy-pasted. Easy to get lost, but we won't get lost because we're good at this game. We also need to do some fighting. We are cutting a little close on blaster ammo. But we should be okay. Step on bear traps. If you were good at prop flying, I guess prop climbing, you could get up there and it would save some time. But I'm not good at that. But if you were good at that, you could save some time on this run. There's like, kind of 3 or 4 minutes, maybe more, to save from flying. It's a lot of time to save from flying. And plus it's really neat. And flying is the only glitch that isn't used in the run, in this run. You just skip the whole hospital, just come straight to the store. More words in my chat. I apologize to the person who said them. But I'm not reading chat during Riley's Rangers. It's just not feasible. Nope. Thought it was the next area. So this area, we go all the way this way. Then this area we turn right. Okay, 24-hour prop climb grinding stream. I don't know. Grawchat, since you're here, can I prop climb? Actually, we're gonna take a moment and we're gonna discuss some things. Which is I'm just gonna like show you the items in my inventory, and I want you to tell me which ones I could prop climb with. But like, missile launcher comes to mind. But could a missile launcher climb be a thing? But basically all the crap in my inventory is stuff. Also, I have a Gatling laser. I could have power armor at this point.
Hey, you! Get your... Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
Hey, all right. Me and Eugene are glad to see you.
So other than coffee pots, what's good to climb on? I want the easiest climb ever.
Had enough?
So I have a lot of crap in my inventory. Power armor might be good. Fight's not over. There we go. It is over, they just weren't out of combat yet. Power armor might be good. I'll play with power armor later then. Do you see Enclave power armor we're handed? Okay, so 14 shots left. What do we need to kill? By that door we opened at the beginning of the run? Boom.